Hey, this is Pastor Matt. I want to thank you for joining me for this update video. Welcome to my office. As you can see, lots of different projects, sticky notes, papers stuck on the wall there. So, welcome to Central Command. This week has been a crazy week for all of us. We're dealing with stuff that we hadn't expected when we first heard about the coronavirus and the development that it's quickly taken over these last just even few days as things have escalated with the closure of schools and malls being shut down for the next several weeks. Specifically for us, we're looking at and listening to what's taking place for churches and religious organizations. And so I know there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of fear out there, especially for those who have just chronically are ill, chronic sickness, those who have low or weakened immune systems. Also, for some of you who struggle with wondering, what's my job situation going to look like? Am I going to have work or work from home? How's it going to work out? The logistics of those things. What about school for my kids? So I know there's a lot of anxiety, a lot of things swirling around, specifically questions like, how bad is this going to get? When's this going to end? What's the next step? And what's the future hold financially for us, physically, as far as our health concerns go. So here's what we're going to do at Greater Philly. We are going to have services this weekend until there is a mandate for any public meeting location to be shut down. Right now, the mandate or the recommendation from the governor and from the CDC is that any church religious organizations that are have an attendance of 250 or more, they recommend to go ahead and suspend services for the next several weekends. For us, because we fall below that limit, because we have a smaller group of folks there, we don't have necessarily the risk possibility that those larger crowds would invite. And so we're going to go ahead and have services. One of the main reasons is to be able to provide live stream for those who can't make it out and those who don't have the opportunity to be out for church. Those who can, we'd love for you to be able to be there, to join us in worship there live and in person, and to be able to participate and be able to fellowship along with fellow believers. Here's what we're doing at Greater Philly in preparation for this. As I mentioned, we are going to have live streaming available. We've been prepared for this. We've been doing this live stream for several years now and working on it. And so we also have online giving available as well. About 80% of our attenders use the online giving as an opportunity to go ahead and contribute to Greater Philly Church. We're also continuing with our cleaning that we do each Saturday, where we take care of our common areas and our bathrooms, and then as well as taking care of door handles anywhere that people would be commonly touching things with their hands. And so we want to go ahead and let you know about that. We're also just keeping a close eye on where things are going to be as far as what the future holds. And so if there is a mandate for closure of all public meeting places, no matter the size of the group in attendance, so we'll listen for that and keep you informed as far as those things go. While we can't know what the future holds and we can't really control the future, we can control how we respond to things. So I know there's anxiety, worries, concerns financially, as far as health goes and as far as income goes with things. And so my encouragement for us, what we're praying for, is that God will strengthen us, protect us, get us through these times, and for us as a church to continue to be able to minister to our community, our congregation, and those who join us on live stream in the greater Philadelphia area at large. And so we will get through this. We will have God's grace through this, and to show empathy and concern and grace for some people are on both sides of things. Some people are very concerned about it. Some people think, oh, this has happened before, that's no big deal. And so we want to be able to walk through these waters together and to be able to encourage one another and minister to one another. But as well, soon, prayerfully, this will just be another story we'll tell. We'll talk about God's provision, God's grace, God's goodness to us. So look forward to, if you can make it out this weekend to the services in person, I'd love to be able to see you there. No hugging, no handshaking, but I'd love to be able to see you and for us to join together and be able to minister and worship together. If you join online, love for you to be able to check in when we live stream on Sunday at 11 o'clock. Go ahead and check in with us. Let us know that you're watching. And we've got Tom is there working on the live stream on Sundays. And so if you have questions, comments, you can interact with him as well from Facebook. We miss you, love you, and I cannot wait to be able to connect. If you haven't been out to Greater Philly in a while, I'd love for you to be able to reach out to us, shoot me an email, reach out through social media, or show up to service as we work through and get through these waters of all this taking place in our society today. Thank you so much for watching. Praying for you, love you, and we'll hope to connect with you soon in person or online. Have a fantastic day.